Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to more BTS America's Action, powered by Squarespace. Here we are, the moment of truth, game number 3 of this best of 3 series. And remember, this is not a double elimination tournament. The loser of this match will be done in BTS America's. The winner moves on to face Root Gaming in the semifinals. It's not today going against Team Archon. Archon, the heavy favorites in this matchup. About 85% favorites. They are the TI5 wildcard team representing America. Joining by my side, Maut, back in action here, man. We were hoping and anticipating this was going to be a close one, and it certainly is. And here we go into the Game 3 draft. Not today, get that pesky bounty hunter. And Archon, their response, Earthshaker and Alina.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice, but not super surprising considering who's banned out. They banned out the Shadow Fiend, they banned out the Leshrac and the Queen of Pain, obviously. So bounty hunter's first pick for not today was not surprising. We knew that was going to be the case as Archon had banned it the other 2 games. And the last time not today played in this particular tournament, they wrecked with the bounty hunter. And just in general, this year is really good right now. But Lina is something that both Korok and Ush are very comfortable with. So the fact that they pick it up here is, I don't think it's surprising for either you or me. So.
Yeah, and it just shows that it could be a very flexible hero grab this early. You know, at a point they could start, have it in mind for their mid laner, and then they'd just as easy flip the script, put him into more of a support position. And you can say the same for like Earthshaker between the supports. Fog loves the hero a lot, could just as easily be handed off to someone like Chad, or maybe even MSS could take control of it and throw him into the offlane position. If Mike can do it, I'm sure anyone else can. So we'll see if that's going to be the choice or not. They are going to have some way to deal with this bounty hunter. I've seen some teams pull out like a Spirit Breaker who could help out a lot. The second he does show himself, you could have help right away with a very roam and aggressive playstyle from your Spirit Breaker. I'm curious to see how Archon want to deal with it because a bounty hunter, I mean, you hate Slark. I hate going against a bounty hunter a lot because
I don't think anybody... Yeah, I don't think anybody likes playing against Bounty Hunter because he's very, like, even if he was to be played in the off lane, you don't know exactly where he is. You always have to, it's like a lot like a Riki in that regard, but he's just better. So I imagine that they'll give whoever's going mid, which at this case looks to be Alina, they'll give him a Sentry Ward. They'll help him with some early roams potentially, depending on who they have as support. They have an Earthshaker, so they're going to want him to be there anyways to help out whoever's mid, which again is probably Alina. Now the question is, for not today, do they go with the puck mid, do they go with the puck off lane? There's a lot of open-endedness to both drafts for now. The Gyro ban, excellent, they banned out the Slark, that's good.
I'm just curious why the puck right now, as if it's just like, it leads me to believe they have something in mind for the puck for themselves.
I think they're just comfortable with it. I don't know if it's anything in particular. It's not like it's an amazing hero right now. It's okay.
Yeah.
There are pros and cons to running a puck.
Not today are a team that have shown that they'll pick whatever they feel, like you said, maybe just comfortable with, regardless of what's in style and what's trending. Like we'll see that Centaur Warrunner come up from time to time. Maybe an occasional Tinker here. You know, not afraid to pull out the Ember Spirit when necessary. And like last game, the Nyx Assassin. This team is happy to just kind of delve, you know, past what is considered the top platinum tier and dig a bit deeper to find what works for them. And sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it certainly does. And that's part of the reason why we're here into a game 3. So very important stuff. Going into the second wave of bans, not today rid of your Gyrocopter and the ridiculous Bloodsuka. So we're not going to see any Bloodseeker this series. The Respect ban onto Van Slark going to be taken out, and they're looking for a follow-up here. Also, we have not yet seen the Wyvern come up. And PL, for some reason, seems to be tickling my fancy here. Possibly more so for Archon. Maybe they picked up the Earthshaker early so that there wouldn't be access to it on the side of Not Today. You know, they know Not Today love to go for the hero. They did the last 2 games. I can't help but feel like PL is something that just might pop up here in this draft.
It's definitely a possibility. He's okay against both Bounty Hunter and Puck if Team Archon wanted to go for it. Especially Bounty Hunter. Actually kind of just wrecks Bounty Hunter because... I mean, I guess if you track the right one, then it's great. But you're just gonna doppelganger that off anyway. But I mean, that's the real good thing is that PL actually is absurd when it comes to removing debuffs, and so I guess you could go for I guess you could go for them. Yeah. All right. Wow. Good call.
Oh my God.
I wasn't expecting a third pick. I thought they were gonna pick it maybe a bit
I wasn't
later,
either. Sometimes my plums tickle up, Maut, and I just know what's going on here.
You're a genius.
I called out Fluff too as well. When they played Unknown, I'm like, they're going to pick an Ursa this series at some point, and you better be ready for it. And it was in Game 3. They picked it up last pick, and I like was so tickled by it. And
what
they
did
ended
Paul
up,
say?
I called him out. He's like, how? He's like, next time you get a feeling, you need to tell me ahead of time. I'm like, I'll see what I can do, buddy. But so PL being picked up here. We don't yet identify know the where this Earthshaker or Lena are roaming. If maybe one of them, like Earthshaker, for example, decides to go with the off lane, still leaves room for Archon to grab something like a luscious Keeper of the Light to assist this Phantom Lancer throughout the game. But not today. Get to pick up that Winter Wyvern again. Crawler did some good work with it in the last game, but to be honest, whoever gets that hero is gonna ultimately do some good work. Because the hero is just so damn good.
It's good, yeah.
I mean, for a lot of teams, it's first ban, first pick worthy. For these two, they've been saving it out for the second phase. But there's the grab, and hey, there's the Spirit Breaker. I think a good answer for that Bounty Hunter, as I said before.
So support Earthshaker, offlane Spirit Breaker. Lita's probably mid. That means they need to pick up a support for them. Grab like a Lion, I think. That seems to work really well for Chad when he plays it. Get him a Lion. Boom, you're in. Just not, just whatever you do, just don't pick a Wraith King. Just don't do it. I mean, I guess it's probably fine this game because they're picking like last or whatever.
Could take advantage of the global pressure from Spirit Breaker. Get a Zeus, get an AA to help with the heal of Winter Wyvern. We'll have to see though. It's good pressure. It's just really hard to theory craft because the lineup just seems so flexible as it is. And I'm sure teams are using that to their advantage. Kind of see how the other team is trying to play this one out, saving for each last pick so they can really identify their lanes as good as possible. I mean, this is serious stuff. The nerd sweat is coming out, and so is the infamous Smash Ember Spirit mod. Oh, yeah.
This is, it's a bit scary. PL is not a big fan of Ember Spirit for good reason. I don't like any hero that really goes Battle Fury. So it's something that Archon are going to have to deal with. And the build really is, for Ember Spirit, it really keeps him safe. The whole, let me get those boots of travel up as quickly as possible. Let me just roam around the map. You won't be able to kill me. It's going to work out, I think, pretty well for not today. They're going to keep him safe as well with the Winter Wyvern, too. So I think this is a good pickup. And also against Spirit Breaker, too, so he can't trudge away.
Ember's just so good against that PL, man. Being able to deal with those illusions and just having that high ceiling. And if you get pressured into a high ground situation, Ember's going to be good to have. And then you have the late game to build up with that crit, maybe Rapier if shit really gets crazy. But they needed some sort of way to deal with it. And they didn't have access to that Earthshaker, obviously. So it's a good grab. Now, Archon could get something with a good silence, maybe, to deal with the Ember.
Yeah.
Disruptor.
So now you could go Skywrath. I still think also Alliance fine, too. Just any lockdown's fine against an Ember Spirit. And the real question is Ember Spirit enough against this PL? And I don't think he is. I mean, sure. I mean, the Ember Spirit will do some work against him. But early on, when he doesn't have a Battle Fury, PL is going to get away scot-free. And he could even go for that early fighting build with the Diffusal Blade and just be fine. So it's a question of how much do they need to really, go for in terms of trying to lock down a PL and trying to put pressure on the PL. What do they actually have to do? But for now, it's just the last pick coming out. Probably support for Archon. Is it going to be one of those silences with a Scarab Mage?
I knew it!
Yes! Oh, God.
Dude, I fucking got it, man.
You're in the zone. I don't know what's happening.
Dude, Fog plays such a good disruptor if he does grab it. But the TA, that was a quick TA pickup. Like, they knew they were going TA, and there wasn't going to be much to stop them, man.
Dude, they must be messaging you or something.
No, dude, I swear.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. Very good stuff. All right, so there it is, folks. Your final draft lineup for the final game of this already very intense series. Very back and forth.
Feels like a grand finals.
It's good, man. This is a lot of tension between these two teams.
I did not expect Not Today to be this good, although they have been playing pretty sloppy. Both teams have been playing pretty sloppy. But I did not expect them to be this good, this quick, with this new roster. And we don't even know if this is their final, I'll say it, their final form. Because this is just, I think they've had a couple of different stand-ins. This team seems to be working, so.
All right, Piccolo, take it easy. But hey,
Prepare
anime. Here we go. We'll lead off introductions here. I'm ashamed. we didn't get to play our favorite game. Name that anime, unfortunately.
We still have time, dude.
Quick,
I
go
don't know
quick,
if anybody...
Pop up on the left side here. I got the roster laid out.
Oh, I don't know. MSS, he's had this avatar forever. I don't know what this avatar is. Bash has had this avatar forever. I think... I don't know what that is either.
Oh,
all right, well, we lost.
You lost. So, Maut, this round of name that anime, you failed. You're not going to be the Weeb King today.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm not the Weeb King, guys. Everybody.
Oh, it's a shame. But oh man, look at this again. Not today. We saw it last game as well. They had smoked up and got themselves in that good position for first blood. Didn't get it last game, but they are showing that they are still very aggressive here. Moving on in, but so's Archon in a very good position. Smash leading out the front here. Oh, do they see them? Try to look over the vision. They see KotLGuy now. Oh, God. Oh, okay, they see each other now.
Yeah, they know, but they're not going to be able to find 6.
Unless he walks under the sentry.
Sketchy.
Meanwhile, MSS is like, I'll just take the top rune. No one really cares. But Smash does. He's headed that way now.
They have 6 seconds. Smash might go for the Searing Chains, but... MSS, he's like backing up. He probably shouldn't. He should just go for a bash here.
He went bash first.
Oh, Smash got it.
Oh, yeah, Smash grabbed it. MSS hoping for that 17%. Doesn't get it at all.
I don't think MSS really cares. Getting that second rune is like a luxury. And KotLGuy gets bottom rune, so it's fine. They've placed the Observer Ward up on the eye. There was no vision from the Radiant team to see that, so that'll be there without really any issues whatsoever. 6 is just doing bounty hunter things. Off-lane support duo with Angel being the puck, and they even have a really good lane ward here as well. The thing is, if they do find out the bounty hunter, they could crush him pretty quickly. And MSS top lane already getting slowed up with Arctic Burn. Flame Guard's going to go as well. They have no lockdown, but they're doing a lot of damage here. They don't have enough to kill him. He's going to have to use his early salve, though. That's the biggest thing.
Classic Winter Wyvern, man. You get that first Arctic Burn, and the first thing you do is you either zone out the mid laner or the bottom side, or the off laner, rather. And they do so on MSS. Going to force me to go right into that regen. Potential trades already happening here on the bottom lane. Fog going to get poked a bit here from 6 on the Bounty Hunter. Does sidestep the orb coming through here. And 6 is already prepared, man. He's got 2 sentries on hand just in case. And we'll have to see how mobile he decides to go. Mid lane, Van gets caught out with the fissure here as the courier does come in. And we'll eat a good chunk of damage here. But does decide to double back. 6 is already now putting his own attention towards this mid lane. And interesting, though, this Bounty Hunter, no early Orb of Venom, no early boots, Maut. Usually you like to get one or the other to help with, you know, getting those few extra jabs in.
We said the same exact thing about Not Today last time, by the way, when they had this. Chad's walking up, but they didn't know 6 was there. They were looking for a kill onto Van. KotLGuy, surprisingly enough, is having a pretty good time. I think they really just wanted to get that Sentry Ward up placed by Chad, so KotLGuy will be a bit safer now. So I actually think that despite, you know, the whole refraction and Lina having nuke damage, that this is not a bad matchup for Lina. Because you attack so fast with 1 point fire result, which he already has, that refraction charges just get melted anyways. So he has predictably already a good start here for KotLGuy. A much better start than what he had last game, and I think banning the Queen of Pain and giving up the Bounty Hunter has already worked out for them so far. Will that you know continue to be the case remains to be seen. But bottom lane, Angel is going to get caught, and Angel he's not a really good hero against the Disruptor, but he needs the level 2 glimpse to be effective. Level 1 range is just not great. Then they get the Fisher mid, they get the Light Strike Ray, and boom, they blow up Van mid. And that's a huge pickup for Archon.
Wasn't expecting that. I saw Bounty Hunter pick up that Invis, and it looked like he was heading towards the mid lane. He did step off and pick up that Orb of Venom, so I figured he'd be going that way. But I guess once Angel was getting harassed, he decided to put his attention towards the bottom. And with that, there was just an exposed Van mid lane TA. And Chad, who has been hiding in those mid lane wings, finally shows himself once more, and they're able to capitalize off of beautifully set up fissure.
6 bottom lane. Ush is going to spot him out, and they'll just continue to go to work. So, what's happening top lane? That Smash has only got 9 last hits. How is it he's doing so poorly? MSS must be pulling. He must be harassing with Bash. And
he's
apparently
11-1.
Brawler just can't help zone, or he was too busy pulling. I'm not really sure, but MSS is going to get caught now, and he still does have the charge, and he's just going to make it away, and they can't do much about that.
Yep.
So they don't have enough damage to kill him, I don't think, ever.
Ooh, bottom lane, to turn back on the 6. He walks right into the sentry. Good kinetic field. He's going to get caught in the cusp. Can they finish him off? They can. Gets a spank on the end.
Oh!
Chad comes out, says, how's it going? Pops down the fissure. Angel going to get dropped. He holds out so that Ush can get the double Q. Biddlefeed done.
This is like the equivalent of it feels like they turned it on. They've literally gone from the last game where there were so many mistakes to this early game, which has been, I would call, outstanding so far for Archon.
They are winning all 3 lanes without question right now. They get that pick off in the mid lane with the help from Chad. KotLGuy now taking over 20 and 2 CS. Only one beating him out is Ush on the bottom now, 22 and 8. They get that kill bottom lane. That helps. And MSS not being taken down yet, able to find plenty of CS, 11 and 1. He's almost at level 5, and he's been able to keep Smash in check. Up to this point, Smash is finally able to kind of, you know, spread his wings a bit and get some farm on his Ember. But it had been a struggle. And now we're back at mid lane for potential pressure. There's going to be the LSA follow-up fissure connection. KotLGuy just harassing and bopping Van with as much damage as possible, forcing him to go right through that refraction. And then we'll step back.
For not today, they don't have really that. They do have a roaming support in the Bounty Hunter, but it's not like he really wants to stack up stacks or stack up ancients. He wants to be trying to get he wants to be putting pressure on other lanes, and he's really not accomplishing that. So the fallback plan for the TA, although she is still tied up with KotLGuy, you know, that little reserve supply of extra gold isn't really there. It might come, whether through Crawler or maybe the Bounty Hunter just says, listen, I'm not going to get anything done. I'll go stack up. But is that going to be the case? Is that actually going to happen? And, well, we'll have to wait and see. The problem is also they're not putting pressure on Ush. This is not a lane that this Bounty Hunter can really win. And Angel is just not getting anything out of this offense. He's level 3. He's got 8 last hit, so I guess he's not doing that poorly, but he's a full level behind that of MSS. He's having a much better time. So.
Yeah. They did get a good D-ward mid lane. That sentry that Archon have had down up to that point helps in both ways, obviously, being able to scout out Bounty Hunter with his rotations, and helps with Van and his potential traps that he wants to start pushing down. But he's still trying to even just get his level 6. We look at KotLGuy, and he's already a healthy level 6. No mana for his Laguna yet, but I am sure he will have an itchy trigger finger and will want to put it to use here. Looks like 6-minute rune. They already have Fogged helping out, and that's going to secure it for them. So instead, Van's just going to have to step off and do his own stack here on the side. So if this is a big rune, he'll be able to bottle it up, have Laguna ready to play, and we'll see what target he decides to go for. And of all the runes, a regen. Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, that's
wonderful.
That's about as good as it gets
Jesus.
for Alina in this situation. Other than maybe like a haste or double damage if you have full mana, but you know, in this particular situation, he's pretty happy. This is also going to give room for Chad. They threw up the side trap. Chad has to know that 6 is nearby because he hasn't shown up yet.
Put a sentry down.
Just like, KotLGuy's like, I don't really care. Chad, if you die, that's on you. I'm just farming the jungle. You do you, man, and I'll do me. But it's 3-0. It's a very it doesn't the game's not lacking for excitement, but it is very slow paced.
You could definitely feel this one just means a lot more to both teams. Last
Right,
game,
yeah.
they were happy to get very, very aggressive. In this one, they're a bit more passive, a bit more disciplined, let's say.
Yeah, I would definitely say discipline's the word. Will that continue, though? Is it, like, it's a very small sample size.
Not easy to get MSS, man. He could just charge away, but he's going to hold out because he has rotations coming in. In fact, he's going to charge on in for 6. 6 is going to easily go right into Invis. Okay, the triple remnant special from Smash, but he gets Laguna on the back end side. He is able to get the kill, taking out MSS, but it does cost him his own life.
Yeah, that is not worth it. Giving any kill to a mid laner, opposing mid laner is not great. Bottom lane, they're thinking about diving an Angel. Yeah, they can glimpse him back.
This freaking hero, man.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty freaking good. One Spirit Lance, and you're just like, God damn it.
Is PL like your Slark?
Yeah,
like,
he's definitely a pain in the ass. And my usual picks certainly don't like him. That's like when I have to. I'm just gonna play Earthshaker. Uh-oh, Fog. Nice.
Oh,
glimpse.
see you later.
Nope, remnant back from
though.
Smash. Very nicely done there. Good heads-up play. If that was me, I'd be in Fountain cursing. But not Smash. He's able to come right back in, and they get the kill and connection on the Fog. It's going to be Angel who does pick that one up. He does certainly need it after a struggling off-lane.
Yeah, they really needed to get him involved. Ush isn't going to mind too much. He'll just head over to the jungle and start farming up there. So he's had a pretty good early game. Now, I mean, the Ember Spirit's like down 20 CS, though. He gets the kill, yes, but is that really anything to write home about? I don't think so. They have a long way to go here for not today, I think, to get him farmed up. And this is not going to be an easy early game.
Certainly not. MSS getting a bit of solo time here in the mid lane. Wants to get that Nether Strike online. But bottom lane, You can tell they want to put some priority in getting on Ush. They lead in with the coil from Angel here. Doppelgangs will snap it. Smash pursues. They get the kill. Ush goes down. MSS does show up. It's a 1-on-2 for now. And nice little sidestep there. Angel going to be avoiding the Nether Strike, or at least canceling it out. And they step back. So good movement from Not Today. Top lane, they're making a go, though, into Crawler. And they'll get the Winter Wyvern. KotLGuy. Bit of a questionable performance from him in the last game. Really turning it on here, Maut, in game number 3 with this Lina.
Oh, great vision from Chad. But here's the side trap. Van's trying to get in with the chase. They should be able to connect at least one of these heroes.
Big field.
Going to go through. Once back from Fog, it will go. Smash is going to get sent all the way back. Well, not all the way, but... Oh, that side blade almost killed Fogged. But he's actually going to live. Yeah. And they get a 1 production trade. Although they do lose a lot of life, they'll have to go home and regen. That's fine. They don't give anything up to Not Today.
Good save right there from Fog with the kinetic field. And the send back. Butt clenching right there at the end for him to stay alive. But he's able to make it back to the fountain and back to a safe place here. MSS continues to farm out here on the bottom, going toe-to-toe with Angel. Angel trying to recover here. Got that setup kill. 1-1-1. Wants to bulldoze forward in hopes of, you know, at least putting together the little steps, the little items, the power treads. Looking to get that blink, that Yule's still quite a ways off at this point. 10 minutes in. So for now, just kind of a moving, mobile Dream Coil for now. But Ush has made his return back on bottom. Going Yasha build up first here, not stepping off and going right for the Diffusal Blade. Probably going to just benefit from the extra attack speed, extra move speed, a little bit extra agility, armor. But eventually, Yasha Diffusal bots. Is where it's at.
He's going to go Yasha and probably into travel. He hasn't bought treads yet, so he's going to farm for a while. Ush clearly doesn't want to be involved. When he gets Meta style, when he gets his Diffusal Blade, the game gets much, much harder for Not Today. And a lot of that is going to have to be on the Ember Spirit, who Smash is starting to farm a little bit more, but is it going to be there in time? Right now, no, it's not. 6 is... He does have eventually buy that Orb of Venom, by the way. He's not level 6, though, and this is where it's going to get very interesting. He's going to get charged, so it's going to get interesting already.
Oh, they don't have the extra vision.
He's not going to walk into the Sentry Ward range because they blocked him on the wrong side.
Unfortunate placement there from Chad, but he did a lot up to that point. We'll get into it. MSS on the wrong side of the lines. Going to get caught out. Easy coil setup right there from Angel, and they get the quick and easy pick. But, you know, Chad up to that point, good work. He smoked. He went and he placed that high ground vision ward. Got a lot of intel. They saw the double stack. He blocked it out with the sentry. Oh, that sentry just short from blocking it.
Wow.
Oh, he can't, just barely out of range. Both of them.
I think he knows that it's like somewhere. If he puts it somewhere on the high ground, it'll catch. But he has to use 2 sentries. Yeah, he'll get it.
But he doesn't see the high ground. If he had put that second one just on the high ground pedestal there, he would have still be able. He would have gotten 2 wards, but fortunately he doesn't know that, and they'll be able to do another stack here. But Archon know their stack's there. Might eventually move on over, but they're gonna move into Smash. Smash says, "Whoop! See you later." Heads right back up into the woods.
Yules is now done for the Lina. That's a free kill for wherever he finds a hero. Usually a free kill. There are 3 heroes bottom, or 2 heroes bottom. Oh, Crawler is invis. Does not have Winter's Curse. He's going to leech level 6 from... He's about to have it, actually. He should get it from this last Kobold Foreman.
Help is coming. 6 en route, but Fog's also nearby. Do they want to use it on Fog here?
Dead.
They don't have track yet either. Oh, man, 6 is so close to level 6. How ironic is that? He just needs to get that track, man. That's when the gold really starts flowing. He's looking. He got it now.
I'm going to track up KotLGuy.
Oh, yeah. He put down that nice ward behind the tower as well. And got him with the track. KotLGuy obviously going to be picking it out.
Yeah, he knows.
Could Yules himself and remove the track if he wants.
Is that worth it?
I mean,
cooldown's not that long. It's probably fine.
Maybe hoping that this bounty hunter comes onto him and he can Yules him instead and blow the Laguna out. The rest of Not Today occupied with pushing down this tier 1 on the bottom lane side, giving Ush lots of wiggle room at the top as they go for their own tier 1. He continues to farm it there. He's got some backup nearby in the form of Chad on his Earthshaker. Still just boots. No Soul Ring in sight quite yet. Fog, meanwhile, going to be the urn holder. So the three of them continue to just truck down this top lane. They get their tier 1. So do Not Today, though. They get a tier 1 here in the bottom lane, Maut. Ends up being a fair trade from both sides.
Yeah, it's not super surprising. There is now a Desolator done for the Templar Assassin, and they're going to go right to Roche, it looks like. This could be what they need for Not Today to get back into this game.
Now, they do have that ward, and they just saw Crawler fly into the pit.
Smoked up, I believe, when he entered the pit.
Oh, you're right. Oh, top lane, though, they get to go onto Angel here, and they take him down. Smash even rotating in. Looking to pursue here. Ush is already out. TP's back to base. All the meanwhile, though, this means that they're going to get an uncontested Roche.
Yeah, they did Remnant across. They don't know. This is Roche for Not Today, 100%. It looks as if they actually have no idea for Archon, but that's fine. It's an early Desolator, and you kind of have to make this happen.
No, I think they might know now. I don't know. They saw Smash walk by, but he didn't go into the pit. Doesn't matter, though. It's done. Van picks it up here. A big boost for Not Today at this point. They're behind in kills 4 to 6, but they are getting up in net worth and certainly up in XP. And now they're going to work and go right through this stack here. Van has been handed over a lot from his supports, so it's a lot of credit to them. Yeah. Now we look to Archon here, potentially in this mid lane. We have yet to see... Okay, never mind. God. Okay, Smash is dead now. KotLGuy is now dominating. He is out for blood.
Jeez. That's the Eels, man. I don't even know if he used it. I think they just stunned him with a Fisher, or I'm not sure. I didn't see the beginning part of that kill. I saw the Laguna Blade bringing him down low. But...
I saw that too. It looked like he just ran up and shot him. I don't know. Just... Smash, though, is going to be put out on the sidelines at this point. Not Today continue to pressure what looks like this mid lane. Love to take down this tier 1. Still very healthy, though. Fog already taking the aggro away from it. Keeping those towers standing strong as long as possible. We'll touch base with Ushboy down here. He's got those boots of travel you called out for. He's got his Yasha here. And he'll continue to farm up. I mean, I would imagine.
Manta? Yeah,
he's going straight for Manta. So...
It's going to be Manta, probably Diffusal into, I imagine, with Scotty.
Yeah.
And then at that point, if the game's not over, then got some work to do. But he's so far ahead now, at least ahead of the Ember Spirit, that he's in a really good spot. And we won't see him come out of the jungle unless he's going to the lane. 6 is dead, more than likely. Dragon Slave, they don't have to do it. Oh, yeah, they do. All right, we'll see you later.
1 minute cooldown just ticks off, and they got it. Oh, beautiful fissure sent from Chad. A follow-up, Static Storm, and an Echo. My goodness gracious. Archon walk on in and just dominate. They're looking for a team wipe, but look at the return fire coming out from Not. A buyback even from Smash. They have to think about charging in here. Van going to be able to make it back and away. Doesn't lose that second life. Angel also going to have to hightail it back out. Big fight for Archon. Beautifully set up from the supports. Chad leads in with a good fissure. Followed up from Fog. Good Static Storm and Kinetic Field allows Chad to walk in and get that Echo. And they just go to work.
That escalated quickly. That went from nothing to a big fight and very fast. That was just such a good fissure into a Static Storm. I don't really know what else to say. It was pretty clear that's what was happening, and it just looked we're not in a really good position to fight, and they decided to go for it anyways. They were really all clumped up. Thank God Van had an Aegis, though, because if he dies there, that's even more gold going for KotLGuy or whoever for that matter. He's going to have an Ags within 1,000 gold.
It's a Midas.
Sub 20-minute Ags, Yules, and they have a Midas, as you just mentioned, on MSS as well, which is interesting, but I think he thinks this game is going to go pretty long, and they want to have some way to deal. Also, by the way, have they gotten a track kill yet? I'm pretty sure they haven't.
I don't think so. They want to. That's the bread and butter here of your bounty hunter. Part of the reason you're investing in it early in this draft.
Using it well. This is very surprising because the last time they played it, which was in this particular tournament, they destroyed with it.
Middle tower is under attack.
They have yet to really do anything with it at all.
I mean, he has been spotted out. Oh man, the second he walks in that Obs and Sentry, the charge is there from MSS. Oh, it would be unfortunate if he happens to move, but he saw the charge through with that new ward he just placed, Maut, right over here. So he puts himself into a good spot, even has help coming nearby. No charge to follow up, so he knows that he's safe. But I mean, you're right. Maybe maybe he's been scarred mentally. He has been caught out and taken advantage of a couple of times under a Sentry he did not know of. So, you know, maybe he second guesses himself on being able to freely dish out those tracks without being punished.
Well, I mean, it's your job as a bounty hunter to scout. It's a lot like being a Queen. You kind of just have to go for those plays, even if you think there's wards there or not. I think he's just going to have to do something. She can play a bit more passively, but he's already still gathering information. There is now a blink up for the puck, and so this means that they're going to make a move towards the enemy jungle. They'll look for orange, which is, of course, Ush on the PL. This could be a big kill if they find it. Ush is not going to be an easy target, though, with Doppelganger. They have to get that silence hit up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And they might not even get it.
Convenient for him as he heads up north and away from the trouble.
Oh, they see Van. They know there's some trouble brewing here. Van was not smoked up, and he goes into the enemy jungle near that observer ward. And MSS would have gotten caught had they not had vision of Van.
Oh, but he's in a great spot now. And in fact,
he's like,
let's
I'm
go
out
top.
of here, man.
They're going to actually go on Smash. Oh, mistiming with the Yules and Static Storm. Doesn't matter, though. They get the kill. Laguna's going to finish it up. Beautiful coil on the 3 does come out from Angel here, but they immediately pop the dust on the return fog. They're going to be able to scout out 6. And, wow, they get a big glimpse there, sending him right back. Bounty Hunter's going to be going down. Angel should be next. Will be next. KotLGuy is going out. Triple kill from him. And now they look for the tier 2.
This is just KotLGuy in his most base form, I think. He just goes hard, and when it works, it works. And it's working now. And a lot of that has to do, I think, with Archon support play. In particular, Fox has been fantastic. As you mentioned at the draft, this is one of his heroes, and it's working out pretty well. And this Ember Spirit has nothing, man. It's just, you can't find any farm. What we were thinking of as a really good PL counter is not going to be there because he just is not anywhere close to a Battle Fury. It's not anywhere close to it. Not to mention a second Battle Fury, which is just, it's going to be at least 10, 15 minutes before we even see a first Battle Fury, if the game goes that long. Because Ush now has a full Mint style flying out. His Diffuser will be coming soon after that. It's not that hard to pick up that item. And from there, what do? That's not easy. They're going to glimpse back up on the Van. There's the charge up. They have another strike, or they will. No, it's on cooldown for 30 seconds. Ooh, God, that was maybe not the play. They're getting a little too aggressive. Silent stop. This is a beyond godlike spree. He's tracked. Laguna onto Angel, though, turning around. Shuriken toss. It's barely alive. Here comes 6. LSA misses.
Oh,
This
man.
comes out.
Van.
They're going to grab him.
So dirty. He is just bull rushing on in there. They're able to pick up the 2. Big fight for not today, but they might lose 6 here. They will. Ends up making it an even trade now. Core and a support from each side. But track kills, nonetheless, still coming through here for not today. Ones they desperately do need up to this point. Makes the gold swing to them a lot better. But, Van caught with a fissure. Spirit Lance to fall. Instant refraction. Crawler's there. Might need to help out. And, look at this. Very, very nice. Able to fly up and make it to the high ground and make it away. Ush tries to pursue with the Doppelganger. Gets up to the high ground. But Crawler's already out and away. They both make it out safely.
Deny your tier 1 tower. Go deny your tier 1 tower, Archon. Deny your tier 1 tower. Deny your tier 1 tower. Come on!
Someone will do it, I'm sure.
They don't know. Maybe they do. KotLGuy will walk back towards it. No! Alright, just kidding. So KotLGuy almost gave away Beyond Godlike Spree there. And if that had happened, then...
Oh, Chad, you were way too far away from home here. Smash is going to spot him out. This could be easy. Track gold. Can he get the finish?
No war or
no, he cannot. Angel tries to get in there. Not going to make it in time. I don't know if it was worth the coil. Maybe it could have been with the track gold, but regardless, it's not going to matter. Chad will not get punished for being so deep. He'll make it out safely. And back to farm rotation here for Archon, already knowing they're in a very comfortable spot. Happy to take this game, even if it goes a bit longer, on the back of this Ush PL, knowing how much further ahead he is.
There is Roche in 16 seconds. Van has a double damage rune. The planets have aligned for not today to take this Roche, especially if they get it killed. Smash does bring it away from KotLGuy. Illusory Orb, no jaunt coming through from the puck, so... And KotLGuy swings and misses, doesn't find the kill. Van down bottom, however, might get caught out. He's going to meld. They don't have vision currently. MSS did have the dust, but he didn't use it. Van blinks away and he's out. He'll make it away.
Van does have that BKB now. Fresh 10-second BKB. Could be a big turnaround point for them. Now, they do see it, so it's not going to be a surprise to Archon, but it is a solid grab. Your Static Storm, not going to be as effective. Fogdory building to, help with that, though. He's got a point booster. It's 1,200 freaking gold, man. he is actually going to have an Agnems in fair time, and that BKB is not going to be so useful. I mean, it's one of those kind of games as well, you know, Ember Spirit, you don't like to get a BKB. You don't want to have to get a BKB. You want to be getting your Battle Fury and farming up. And he goes with the first bots pick up so he can be that much more mobile, utilizing those remnants and being able to go to and from the base when necessary. And, well, I don't know. With your Static Storm on the other side, especially an Agnem's one, possibly coming up in the horizon, it could be very, very sticky for this Smash Ember Spirit to really get a lot done in these fights.
I think if Paul gets this second Scepter within the next 5 minutes or so, this game's probably over. They're going to find 6, the Laguna him, he's dead for 30 seconds. But Angel's going to come in, MSS will TP in smartly. They have no way to get him except for Winter's Curse, but it was too far, it was out of range, and that's a smart play. As Ush just pushes bottom now, his Diffusal Blade is just about done. He'll try to bots out of there and will make it. Van has no way of stopping his TP. So Ush heads top, his Diffusal Blade now completed. Now it's off to probably building into that Scotty that he'll, I'm sure, go for next. Yep. That's the only thing I can think of. He could go for something else.
Van and Smash start going into the pit, but they're charged up. They know it. They know trouble's coming, and they instantly pull back. So this gives Archon the bit of intel that there's probably some wards on their side to see them moving in. Nonetheless, it will keep Not away from that Roche a little bit longer here. Not really want to get that, though. They get that Aegis, they might be able to pull some leverage in their next engagement. But without it, and if Archon pick it up, oof, not going to be easy.
Archon are going to try to head over here. There's a pause. I do want to point out that they are boot camping, so they are all together, according to Gerg. I don't know exactly where they're boot camping, but that is what Greg has said.
Yeah, they're in Florida right now. I know they were. I know they were playing and hanging out with the Leviathan guys a little bit, but they're somewhere else. Don't know exactly, and if I knew, I don't think I would disclose that information to everyone. But they have been drilling games. I mean, I said it in game number 1. These guys have been scrimming nonstop. Every time I try to get them to play with a pleb like me, they're too busy actually try-harding. And, you know, you're seeing it here and there, but I'm sure they're going to feel a little bit defeated that they gave that one game to Not in hopes that they would just look dominant. You know, this is they're getting ready to prepare for TI, you know.
I mean, that's what the point of tournaments like this are, is just to prepare for that big tournament TI. I mean, it's fine that they give the one game away as long as they understand what they have to do to make sure that they don't do that next time. And I'm pretty sure they understand that the issue is picking Wraith King. I mean, that's one of the issues anyway. They're playing very well this game, so if anything, they should take away how they're playing this game. Take away how, you know, what they're doing this game, what moves they've made, things of that nature. And we'll see how they continue with this.
Also, gotta give credit to Not Today though, man. They are tenacious in that game too, man. They didn't just kind of pull that game back and it was a barn burner. And no, they stopped. They absolutely took control and took apart Team Archon. There are still lags and spikes. I'm seeing them as well. Just
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, it's occasional little jitters. But we'll see. Andre, our admin in-house right now, letting him know that if things get a bit too tricky, we can always go from a load. Would hate to have to do that here. Very unfortunate that there is little hiccups in a very important game. But looks like both teams are going to have to make do.
I got the lowest ping out of everybody, and I have no packet loss. We're in. Let's go.
All right, buddy.
I'm just trying to take whatever I can get.
We'll just transfer the server over onto you.
I can handle it. Let's go.
I hope you can take it over. But we'll see here. Smash split pushing his own. Top lane, I'm curious for his next item investment. I mean, on one hand, it's like, yeah, you got to go get the cleave, prepare for the, you know, inevitable high ground to come, and be ready to rid of those illusions and have that extra cleaving power and that bit of extra damage. And then build into some crit. But on the other hand, it's like you might need a BKB. Bottom lane, Chad could be caught out here. Oh, man, the damage. My goodness, Van. Swift right click going to be coming out from meld damage. Just going to annihilate Chad on that one. Not looking to follow up with anything additional here. Archon are nearby. They spot out 6. They have the vision. They glimpse him back. The Korok gets caught with a big Winter's Curse. Static Storm coming out from Fog to help out. Now MSS shows up, gets the bump of the van. Korok still alive, gets the urn. Has a big bounty on his head if they're finishing him off. 10-0. Can't get him, though. He's able to stay alive.
Oh, gets blown up. Oh, Korok's in trouble! Korok gives away the kill. Nemesis was coming back in. Ush is finally in the fray, but it's a bit too late now. There's a buyback, I think, coming from... No, I think might have been the Earthshaker. Van in trouble. Ush blows him up. No buyback coming up from Korok, even though he has it. TP might not have been ready. Ember Spirit does jump away. Who got that kill on Korok's question? It is Smash. That is exactly what he needed to get back into it. And suddenly he's already up to the Perseverance and almost finishing up this Battle Fury. That is the drastic thing, that when you lose that spree that you've got going, that's how much money you can give away. That's huge.
It's a big bounty. It's track gold as well, and Not Today are very happy with that exchange. Though Archon still in a very commanding position. Don't get me wrong here. Ush is still considered far and ahead of where Smash is right now on his PL. 4-1 and 3 for him. Going to just continue farming and farming. Once he starts to throw together the stats build up from maybe a Scotty. Is he going to get a glimpse? He is, but a Remnant there shortly after. Did he have Static Storm? He did.
No, it was on cooldown.
Oh, it was on cooldown. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. I mean, if you preemptive the Static Storm, there is the chance you'll be able to catch him before he can Remnant out, of course. But yeah, I guess I just clicked on him a little too late. Timing wasn't there. Fogged. And very fortunate for Smash. He's able to make it away from trouble and continue that farming build up here. So
this game's not as far away as you think it is for Not Today. At least I think a lot of people think that this game right now, you know, Archon have this commanding lead. And they do in terms of their carries and their cores. The ban is still very farmed. Like, full Desolator, 4K gold, Blink Dagger. Fisher's going to miss on 6, by the way. But yeah, I think for Archon, they just have to kind of keep farming, try to avoid fights at all costs, because they do have the Midas, they do have us farming. They have been pushing up into their top tier 3 tower, close to it. Van's going to go Roche, and Korok's going to head over there. He's got a Yules. He's not going to look into the pit. And they do see Roche head outside of the pit. I'm pretty sure they had vision of that. Maybe not. Yeah, no, actually they didn't. They didn't see that Roche going out of the pit. They might have seen Van go to the high ground. I'm not sure if they saw him.
Okay, Van's in there now, though. And he's already hitting this Roche pretty damn hard. I don't think there's going to be much to stop him from doing it.
Boggs getting kinetic field? Boggs? Go kinetic
Could
field?
scout it, but they have that obs. They're going to see him rotating in. Chad's already walking in. Does get the fissure. Not Today. Still doing it. Oh, they count out 6 here. They might just go for an easy kill onto him. Yeah, they're going to commit the Laguna for it, and they're just going to hand over.
Trade.
Yeah.
But the tier 3 tower is getting it's hit up. It's losing some structural integrity, but Van will grab the Aegis when it's all said and done. So yeah, they lose the bounty hunter, but he's just been the martyr for this team. He's just trying to do whatever he can. He's 0-6 and 6. If he gets like 1 or 2 tracks off in a fight, that's all he can really do at this point. So I think he's more than okay with that.
Mid lane, there's a charge out on Van here. They have a glimpse. They have a Static Storm. Well, that's way too far, though. He's able to blink away from trouble. Good heads up there from Van. And we just strike the 30-minute mark of this final Game 3 of this best-of-3 series, Maut. 19-10. I can't emphasize it enough, man. Winner moving on to face Root Gaming in the semis. Loser done in BTS Americas. Getting that one step closer could secure you into the money and a piece of that 10K prize pool. And both teams definitely playing, as we said before, a lot more disciplined here in game number 3. It's very, very important stuff. Not Today showing that they are no pushover with this new roster. They are making it work. Archon trying to show under their new name and with their wild card TI position that they are going to be a team you do not want to count out. But oh man, big Brood pickup for Van. He bottles up a DD. That's got to get him a bit excited.
That's frightening. They are wrapping right now on Angel. They have the Hex newly minted for Korok. He blows him up with Laguna. Level 3, by the way. And there used to be a puck there, but not anymore.
Certainly not. That is not your Disney movie. That little goofy fairy is dead as hell. And
now they'll push into the tier 3 tower, or tier 2 tower anyway. Yeah, Ush is getting to that point. He's going to have this Scotty very soon where... Does he have it already? Oh my god. Alright, well, he's got his Scotty now.
The kid's swole, man.
Big.
The nice thing, though, for Not Today and being able to help against this PL, though, is this Winter Wyvern. Splinter Bast. Very helpful against all those dilutions. And you can do it from just so far away. You really don't have to put yourself out there at risk on stopping these pushes and sieges. And because you can do it from so far, you just draw the aggro away from the tower. Winter Wyvern, I mean, I can't praise enough how good of a support hero it is, but it certainly helps in so many aspects, and that is just a big one for them. But yeah, as pointed out, Ush getting that Scotty. Maybe it's enough for Archon to really put the pedal to the metal here and bringing down some of these tier 2s and adding all of that pressure. But technically the ball is in not today's court, but this age is still on hand from Van. I'm sure they're going to want to utilize it here soon.
Yeah, it's... I think they just want to use it to farm, and I don't think Archon want to push into the ages. I'm pretty sure they just want to get as much room as they possibly can for the Ember Spirit. He does have one Battle Fury now. He's still very far behind. But it's really on Van. If they were to win this series, if they were to win this game, Van is the MVP 100%.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Just how well he's played and kept these games in check. And this particular game has been absolutely outstanding for him. He's got a Butterfly now completed up, which was finished not too long ago. And what about Fog? Still sitting at 2K gold right now, kind of just holding on to the money, not buying anything really.
Now
he's close, but he's not there yet.
I hate that with this new mechanic, but it's a shame. You know, KotLGuy did commit for a sheep stick here, but that's not going to help now against the Butterfly. Not anymore.
Yeah, the evasion doesn't get disabled.
No muting, only breaking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ice Frog.
Yeah, it's tough to keep track of sometimes with all the mechanics. Sometimes you just wish this was like a first-person shooter. It's like, yeah, he's dead. You shot him. That's it. That's all you really need to know about the game. But in Dota, that's the beautiful thing about it, is that there's so many weird interactions. That's one of the other interactions. And that's why Hex was such a good item. Or one of the reasons why, obviously, still very good item. Smash top lane. They're charging him.
They need the
silence
jump in. Or the Hex. That helps. Okay.
The Hex will do it. The Hex will do the job. And Flame Guard does not protect Laguna Blade. It chews through him.
Yeah.
And when the Ember Spirit was farming so well, just kind of TPing across the map, getting farm wherever he felt as he felt comfortable, and they find an easy kill. Do they go mid? Do they push bottom? Do they push top? Do they try to go for a team fight? I think now's the time. You could wait for Fog to grab his Aghanim Scepter, which is not far away from. But Ush is his Scotty. He's even got a Talisman of Evasion. KotLGuy already has his Hex, as we just saw there. Time to get going, I think.
Let's see if they do it. Smash is still out. 35 seconds, no buyback. Committing into that Crystallis means that...
Aegis is about to expire as well in about 30 seconds.
There it is. As I said before, they're going to pull the aggro away from the tower. Ush looks to put that attention right back onto it here. Good little blink sidestep from Van, avoids the Spirit Lance, but now the charge is coming out. Big Winter's Curse on the KotLGuy, and it's going to annihilate him, using Ush to finish him off. Stackstorm not going to be the most effective there. They still don't have Smash here. Now they're looking to go for Crawler. Good Cold Embrace on the left-hand side. You can see they're making a move on to Fog. Fog looking to retreat away. Ush gets the kill on the Crawler. Now looking for Angel. Angel very low on mana. Dishes out the orb, though. And Ush is going to be pulling back here. Archon don't want any more of this, but Fog could be caught in trouble. Smash is back. Smash moves us forward. Smash should be getting the kill here. Very easy grab and more track gold in the pockets of Not Today.
Van's destroying right now. They have no answer for him. They have to get this BKB charges down lower than what he's got right now. Or they just have to hit a really good Static Storm when he gets his Aghanim Scepter. Because Van right now is almost invulnerable, I'd say, with the BKB and the Refraction.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they bring him down. He kills people too quickly for them to really...
That was also a huge Winter's Curse onto KotLGuy.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
He was just dead. A non-factor.
Really good ability.
Glyph has to come out now. It's Not Today. Doing the first real significant base damage of this game 3. This tier 3 is going down.
They're not going to go melee racks. That's the smart play. They get the tier 3 tower. That's fine. That's it, man. You take one bad fight. You don't want to use buyback, or you don't have buyback, and suddenly, boom, that's it. Crazy.
Oh man, this is the game 3, man. Big stuff here. Archon got to be feeling a bit nervous now. They need to get that Aghanim Scepter complete onto Fogged. MSS probably building up into an AC or a Shivas, I imagine. But the game, as the clock ticks, man, it's really hard to gauge. I would almost have to say Not Today. You're just going to be in a better spot with Smash now. I mean, suddenly he has near 2K gold mod. He had just finished out this Crystallis. He's going to have a Daedalus soon. Things are only going to get more drastic from there.
Short of Archon getting some really good picks, I don't really think they can push up into the high ground. And even if they do, the fruit clear, again, is always going to be spectacular. Lucio Orb, obviously, Slightly Fist, Side Blades. They have a lot of stuff that just destroys creeps immediately. Archon are going to smoke up with 2 of their heroes. Fog will sit behind as the 3rd, maybe trying to bait out something juicy here. Ush is in the jungle top lane, just farming it up, and MSS is getting ready to charge and building towards what inevitably you talked about. Should be... actually is a Lotus Orb. As is the plate mail as well as the Perseverance. Butterfly is done for Ush, by the way. Now something's going to break out mid. Chad in trouble. Static Storm on the deck, but doesn't catch on the Van. Now it will, but he doesn't have the Aghanis up yet. Angel, however, in trouble. MSS bashing at Van. They need to make sure this BKB gets done. KotLGuy looking for an LC. Finds 6 burst. Van in trouble. Glimmer Cape comes out. They keep him alive. There's the dust coming through. Great enchant totem from Chad. The Echo Slam. They got to bring Van down. They will. 3 for 1 exchange. Sleight of Fist going smash. Remnant to get away. KotLGuy saw him, but he just wasn't in the position to get the kill. He predicted his movements perfectly. But they finally do it. They bring down the juggernaut that is the Van Templar assassin. They finally push up.
Big fight. That, unfortunately, is what happens when you do not get a very good Winter's Curse. They did it again on KotLGuy, but this time there was no one nearby to get the most out of it. He quickly uses after repositions, and he's good to fight once more. But now they get the buyback out from Van, and they're like, that's it. Let's go. That's good. Make him spend that bit of money. We don't feel comfortable fighting. We need to get picks if we want to take this high ground. Smash already shows, like, hey, don't even try it. I clear out creep waves in 1 sleight of fist. And if I don't do it, Van will. Van doesn't do it, Crawler will. They have a tremendous amount of defense. Archon need to take big fights and picks if they want to be able to
the
breach.
problem now is, though, for not today, is that if they lose the Templar Assassin again, I think the game's over, even if the Ember Spirit is still alive. I just don't see them being able to defend with just this Ember Spirit. He's just not at that point where he can clear out. I mean, yeah, he clears out creep waves pretty quickly, but, like, you have illusions, tanky illusions with Scotty, and they chew through towers. Not only that, MSS is looking to jump in, but they do slide a fist through and chains him. They're going to track him up as well. Archon are getting ready to back away. They don't have Ush. He's not really there, ready to fight. Fisher's going to come through. It's kind of just 2 teams staring across the ravine at each other. They're not looking to try to progress any further.
Nice. MSS showing off that new Lotus Orb, taking off the track himself.
Aaron Roche and Chad, he seems to know something's up, but this is dying seconds.
Too fast. It's over.
Yeah, I can't do anything about this. So Van will have some safety with the Aegis or whatever he decides to grab. The cheese, perhaps. Yeah, it is the cheese. So he's got a 2nd life, for the most part, which is fine. So they have some room for error. That's the most important thing. But again, there is... I mean, Static Storm, man. You won't be able to use that item. You're not going to be able to use the cheese if you get Static Storm.
It just comes down to execution at this point. Throw that net worth out the window. Throw that XP chart out the window.
This game actually is kind of on Fog right now.
It's huge. It's on Fog. On the other side, you're looking at it on your Crawler Winter Wyvern.
Or even Angel, too.
Angel with a coil.
Yeah.
Then you got to make sure your cores are there to follow up in a good position to get the most damage and focus on the right target. It's a little bit of everyone, but yeah, the supports, keep a sharp eye on them to make sure they put out when needed. This is just getting very tense. Both sides definitely feeling it here. Archon, the ones to pressure, push past the river now. Not today, forced to stay back and into their base. They do have
Archon are in a weird position. They don't want to push into the base because the Aegis and Cheese are up, but they also don't want to let Not Today out of the base. Mm-hmm. And they're doing that through vision. They're doing that through creep clearing, and wave push. Now Not Today will venture out. They'll head towards that mid lane. And Archon are not there to respond. They'll back away together. Ush and KotLGuy are both bottom. That's probably the 2 most important heroes of the game besides Fog, obviously. Okay. So 3k gold for KotLGuy. He already has that site device. We don't know what item he's going for. Ush is, for all intents and purposes, almost 6 slot. I think he's buying NKB next for obviously good reasons. Smoke up coming out though for Not Today. This could be it. And luckily enough, besides Ush, they're all together for Archon. However, that might be a bad thing.
Big
Here
smoke.
Comes Van.
He goes in, pops a BKB. Now it's too late. The Static Storm goes out, but the BKB was already popped. They immediately take down Chad. There'll be no echo for them. Not Today on the move here. Glimpse back. Fog, though, still going to be going down here. Archon lose 2. Look at this. Angel. Big catch. 2. Nice sidestep right there. Now comes Smash and company. They're looking to clear out the rest of the team. Archon here. Can they do it? KotLGuy going to throw him the Yules and will go down. Lotus Orb not going to be enough to save him. MSS will be taken down as well. Smash. Huge double kill for him. Meanwhile, Ush, yeah, he's pushing top lane. It does force them back here. Ush eats some good damage. And he gets caught out. Going to get sheeped up, silenced. Looking to pull back. But look at not today. They're going in mid. The already exposed Rex could be going down here.
Buybacks. Still going on top. Doppelganger away. Ush is going to make it up for now. Tracks up. Six will chase after him. He's got the Shuriken Toss, so he's not allowing him to TP. But now Six will get turned on. If he's a blade, he'll fall more than likely. Does he have the vision? No! He gets out. Meanwhile, mid lane, Van in trouble. She's not popped yet. They don't have the static from Echo Step. Goes. They Laguna him. They bring him down. He's on buyback. He's dead for 115 seconds. KotLGuy dies back as well as Smash gets the kill. Is Ush finally back at the base? No! I think he tried to TP. Not yet. Shuriken Toss, still no mana there. This freaking bounty hunter is unbelievable. They finally bring him down.
How did Chad make it away? Jesus Christ. This is just crazy all over the place.
This is the siege creep. The siege creep is going to take the melee Rex down. He just needs 3 more hits or so. And Smash will come in and get the right click. Here comes Ush.
Oh!
Fisher. He's caught. He gets out.
Oh, man. That's an awkward spot. He'll wait there for a bit. Luckily, it doesn't look like any ward's going to spot him out there. Holy moly. Okay, so... one rack still standing here mid lane. The melee holding strong, the more important one, is going to regen up slowly. Not today, maybe look to try to see if they can finish that one off if possible. The damage Ush did, not as comparable, only bringing the tier 3 pretty low.
Ush is going to go top, and he's going to try his best to clear out this tier 3 tower. It's very low. Angel getting charged up. Here comes Smash. Manta's up. Cleave is there. X up onto Ush. Dream Foil. He's in trouble. Oh, he blows up Angel, though.
He gets Angel. He will go down. That's a big bounty. Going to be handed over to Smash. And he has no buyback. What did he commit to buy? MKB.
The Diffusal 2.
Oh, Diffusal 2, yeah. Oh, man. Now 85 seconds here. And they're going to keep fighting here. MSS looking to charge in. Gets the spot at 6. Moves in. Chad should be able to follow up with a fissure. Another strike is there. Fogged also. Thunderstrike earned. Just a 3-on-1, and they get the easy kill. Chad could be getting the last hit on that. Oh, man.
I don't know, man. This Ember Spirit's getting big. He's getting fat, as you've seen. He's been clearing out these creep waves. Van's time is still going, but he's getting some help now, which wasn't the case before in these earlier team fights. And now it's even more important for Fog to hit a huge static storm. If Archon lose one fight, this game's over. Yeah. And you could probably say the same thing about not today, although buyback is back up for the TA in about 8 seconds, and also they only need 600 gold for buyback on the Ember Spirit. So yeah, I think if Archon loses a team fight, this game's over. It's not necessarily the same case if not today lose a team fight.
Well, Ush is very close to buyback money. Once he gets back, he'll definitely have it. But you're right, man. This is the pinnacle point of this game. One big team fight could end it flat out. And I agree, more so for Team Archon at this point. Unless they're able to stall out longer, have more buybacks at the ready, and can just put those extra items together. Or not. Wow. Or we smoke and go, baby.
They're going to smoke behind Ush. And they're going to bait Ush out on a hook here. And so far, it looks like Not Today are taking the bait.
Maybe.
They don't have vision of Van, though.
Oh, my God. They are circling up and around here. Not today. Oh, could be caught in the middle here.
They're going the wrong way. Oh, they should see Crawler here.
Oh, man.
They see Angel
still
as well.
In lane here. Are they trying to position to get a jump onto Ush?
They know exactly where they are. They're baiting
They're going. They're going to get baited. They lead in Fissure. There's the follow-up Static Storm right on top of Angel. It's not the biggest Static Storm, though. Ush is going to go man mode here. Meanwhile, Ember Spear on the sideline. Dishes out the first Sleight of Fist. They're already going to lose 2 supports on the side. Not today. And they lost Van. He does have buyback. So does Angel. KotLGuy moves in. Smash, not going to get caught. Quit Remnant sidestep does go to MSS and Fog. Fog not going to be able to catch him. Can he get the glimpse back? He can, but it's going to take him over to the secret shop. Oh, KotLGuy doesn't catch him with a Dragon Slave. Do they pursue? Speedy.
KotLGuy! Oh, Smash with a huge Sleight of Fist!
Unbelievable.
Oh my God. Meanwhile,
I can't
Six
believe
is getting chased down, and 6 will die in the end. Solar Crest?
Got
All right. It's pretty good.
Jesus. Here they are, though. Now it's Archon in the mid lane. Van might need to get a dip in that back pocket and get a buyback out here. For tier 3 in trouble. Top lane KotLGuy going on those exposed racks. They're still holding the buyback. Hoping Smash can do it. Now there's going to be the buyback, immediate TP to follow. Smash gets him locked down. KotLGuy in trouble. He's going to get Lotus Orbed up, and he uses himself to get away. Will blink out to safety. MSS might not be as fortunate, though. Does get tracked up. Six is on the prowl. KotLGuy, they send back Angel.
He's got blink in 3.
Fog looking to make it away. KotLGuy is going to go down. He has no buyback. He's out for 95 seconds. No buyback.
Yeah, but us just keeping the waves pushed out very well. Although 80 seconds is a long time to push into that mid lane, I think they're going to just push right down mid. Roche is back up in 8 seconds. Maybe they decide to go for Roche.
They have no echo. They need 45 seconds. They do have coil for not today. Smash is running in.
They have Static Storm, and if Van is going to get caught out, if Smash gets caught out.
Smash also has a buyback. I mean, he could just buy back and TP right back in. This is not today's time right now.
Oh, they're going in.
They're going to get Van.
Static Storm.
It's huge.
Trouble.
Can they finish him off? They got him down. That's huge. That's no comeback right there. That's a dieback for Van. Smash is like, I got to go. I can't do this without Van. Bye. Barely makes it out to the top lane. For everyone else, it's on them. Chad is going to go down there. Angel's going to get the finishing connection. Hits the jaunt up to the high ground to make it away. Ush. Doppelganger. Hello, how's it going there? Looking to move on in. Shift. Should be able to blink. Will blink away. Right up to north and TP out. Oh, my goodness.
So, all right. That was a real great play. Chad, as well as Fog, jumping in, getting the immediate stun on the Van so that he couldn't DKD, get the Static Storm on the dirt. They didn't catch on the Ember Spirit as well, unfortunately, but they get the big target, and that's the only thing they needed. Also, as soon as KotLGuy comes back, well, within 30 seconds of him coming back, he will have his buyback ready to go. Not to mention, Roche is up, and Ush will be able to take this within seconds, hopefully.
Ping. Right there. Not today, no. This has got to be happening.
About it, though.
I don't know.
They're going to TP on KotLGuy. He bought bots, too.
He doesn't have buyback anymore.
Now he doesn't, no.
They better not be looking to fight. If they get caught here, this is going to be huge for not today.
Do they not know about the side trap?
Oh,
Where's
man.
the gem?
Big sleight of fist. They better get this quick. Oh, what a Winter's curse! KotLGuy is down, and he has no buyback. Oh, no. Not today. This is them. This is all them right now. Fog going to get tracked up. Fog should be going down here. He drops a Static Storm. It's not going to be catching Smash. Smash will get glimpsed on the other side of it here. Caught briefly. Ush is very low, though. Oh, jump in Echo. Not enough. Ember able to slip away from trouble. MSS making up to the high ground here. Decides to go for 6. 6 is going to be going down. Ush and MSS looking to retreat, but Smash catches out Chad. Finishes out your Earthshaker now.
That's disastrous. They didn't know about the side trap. Where was that gem? Who has the gem? MSS, was he not there at the beginning? They didn't bring down the side trap. I mean, not that it matters, because they knew they were going to be in there anyways, I suppose, but I don't know. That was such an all-in play.
It really was. Not today are going to be able to finish off this Roshan taking Aegis.
Yeah, I guess they will be respawning before they can push into any structural damage, but that's still kind of interesting that they went for that play.
DD for Ush here. He's going to take it right to top lane and continue to pressure. He's been doing a great job keeping these lanes pushed and stalling out. KotLGuy will be able to come back.
Oh, that's a rapier. That's a rapier on an Ember Spirit. Smash is a rapier.
It's time to go in, boys.
I guess so. He's got a cheese. Again, it doesn't matter if you get Static Storm.
Oh, my. Oh, my. What a game 3. It's time. There is certainly no easy way to push into base now as long as Smash is alive. If you're Archon.
No, I mean, it's impossible.
They need to get buybacks here. If you're Archon, you need to get buybacks. Hey, same for not today.
I think if KotLGuy gets hit by like 2 of those, he's dead. KotLGuy is just too squishy at this point. That's an amazing item that was just picked up by Angel.
The Eggs.
I mean, there's no BKBs really at all on the side of Archon, but it's just the increased duration, and that's just huge.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right. Not today. Got to be feeling pretty good right now. They get their rapier. They got their Roche. Now that Roche Age is, of course, going to Van on the TA. It's not on Smash, who does have the Divine. He only holds the cheese. But they do smoke up. Archon in a very defensive position. Very different than what we've seen through this whole game. Anticipating that the not movement is going to be coming soon. They better prepare.
God. They're right out of base. But Archon, or rather not today, are not making their beeline down towards mid lane. They're kind of just playing it slow. There's only really one point of attack. I mean, they could go tier 2 tower bottom, but as far as actually getting anything of merit, there's only the melee racks mid. They have a tier 2 tower top, tier 2 tower bottom that you still have to clear out. So in that regard, Archon this game could still go for another 10 minutes or so, based on how these buybacks have worked out.
They're
probably even longer.
Yeah.
We might see a long one on our hands here, Dakota.
What a hell of a team to have a late game like this. It looks like they're doing a bit of the same here. They're going to have Ush lead out the front here, and they're going to have their company behind. Looks like everyone has a TP of some sorts, whether it's a boots of travel or something. It is unfortunate. The lag, hiccups, I see him every once in a while here. KotLGuy is going to be departing, and we will await his return with this pause. But this is
I mean, they're not saying
right
anything. Yeah, this is them talking about what's next exactly. We see this all the time in multiple sports, multiple esports. Let's pause the clock.
Yeah.
Let's get our heads together.
Get
the pitcher off the mound.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to say. They're discussing things. They're making sure they okay. If they're gonna go tier 2 bottom, we're gonna keep going top. We're gonna try to take Drax. Is probably what they're discussing now. They have okay push. We have really good push as well with Ush. So they're discussing, do we want to go back now? Do we want to TP and try to defend our tier 2 tower? They'll probably let it go. For not today, the question becomes, okay, well, this tier 2 tower will fall within seconds. They should be able to TP back home after this tier 2 tower. So I don't think Archon are going to be able to push up here into the high ground. I think they'll push up the creep wave and they'll have to back up. I don't really see them being able to push up to the high ground.
Smash could just as easily leave a remnant here on the bottom, TP back, throw off the push, and get right back to bottom lane. Finish business.
True. That's a very good point.
A lot of factors here.
Yeah, but the converse of that argument is that if he gets caught out and all of the members of Archon are still up there, then he doesn't have buyback and he drops a rapier, which I think is the more important thing.
Oh, he drops that rapier. It just might as well be game at that point.
I know you say that, but like with how many people are dying this game, dude,
I don't know.
Anything could happen. That's
Disruptor
the crazy
could
thing
end up
about
with
this.
it, and it's like I don't even know what the hell
That's
we're
the
doing.
worst case scenario. Like, oh well, that sucks. We can't actually do anything with this. Jesus.
My oh my. So still waiting KotLGuy here, who has been disconnected. Not like this. Not like this. As we hope and wait for the game to resume. A very intense game. This is, if you're just tuning in, game 3 of what's been a butt-clenching 3-game series so far. It was Archon who came out and top in game number 1. It was a good start for not today, but Archon ended up coming out. Second game, all not today. Van and his Slark took the game over, and that brought us here to game 3, which has been very back and forth. If you don't believe me, you can look at the graph. Very back and forth. Still to this point, very tight game. I mean, nearly an hour in, and it's only a 500 gold advantage for one team.
That's actually insane.
That's a tight fucking game if I ever saw one.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
pardon my French, but
tight battle.
But here we
battle
go.
Indeed. All right, now what are they doing here? Are you going back now today? Oh, they're gonna smoke TP 1. They're gonna smoke Wrap. I don't know if this is the play. I don't know what's happening right now. Archon are like, okay, we need a creep wave here. Styx is gonna try to wrap on the backside. They have Smash smoked up. Angel smoked up as well. There's some lag that I'm getting currently. This is sketchy, and I think Archon should make the right decision, which is back up and defend your tier 3 tower.
Yeah.
They're going to look to TP home, but they need to kind of back up and TP together, and that'll be the case. And not fair on chases. All right, so it doesn't end up being anything important.
KotLGuy takes care of the push here, but look at this. Six is on the prowl here, trying to catch any straggler. Could scout out Fogged here, but the gem on MSS. Oh, he doesn't have the gem. That's right. He doesn't have the gem anymore. So he gets spotted. Uses his own Lotus to remove the track. Oh, Static Storm committed. Not today. They're moving in. Here comes Ember. Oh, wow. Okay, no crit. So Fogg's good. He's trying to run.
Just get a dead eye.
They even committed the coil for it. Oh my God. Fog, though, now in trouble. Oh, he gets slashed apart. He is down.
I was going to say, if he gets out of this, he's UD'd. There's no way he should have there, and he didn't. So, that's great. That's a good pickup. I mean, and the fact that he used Static Storm as well. So that's down for 40 seconds. He's down for 50. And not today will try to clear up this mid lane racks, this middle melee racks, and I don't really see them having too much. But again, it's only one racks. They still have to take down the tier 2 tower top lane, but it's gone. Yeah, this thing, they're not going to try to trade for this. Well, they'll trade for it, but they're not going to try to.
Oh,
they go tier 4s.
They're going for the jugular. Chad, one-man echo. They follow Laguna. They get the burst. They get it. He grabs the rapier, gets the Lotus Orb, Yule's up. He's trying to make it back. It turns in. Now Van finishes him off. Smash takes right back his rapier. But now is he in trouble? Ush looking to engage. Six in a world of hurt. Looking to retreat. Now they look to Crawler. Crawler could be going down. Ooh, little bits of hiccups here, but they're still going to fight forward. Oh, man, not today. Barely able to scathe out. Smash, though, holds his rapier strong and gets a triple. Ush forced to buy back, looking to engage. Van will go down. Okay, KotLGuy moving back in. They get the Yules. They need 15 seconds for a new Laguna. Static Storm from Fog. They have to retreat up and away from it.
They got Crawler.
They got Crawler back in
And
under,
Angel.
but he's got a big Glimmer Cape. Holds him out for now. He ends up getting going down. Oh, man, I don't know what the hell I'm saying at this point. Fog looking to move in. Needs 6 seconds for a big glimpse. Can they stop him? They can. Smash goes down. They get one hell of a Laguna finish right there. And he just takes that rapier.
KotLGuy has the rapier. The tier 3s, the tier 4s, they're in trouble. Ush is going to bots in. He wants to finish this game off. They have TP's. Van doesn't have one. Six doesn't have. Freaking Winter Wyvern push. They're going to instead find Fog, KotLGuy mid, LSA, 6 chasing after him. Shuriken Toss will bounce through. They're backing away. Now wrapping. Ush is going to find 6. No, they don't have the gem. They don't have detection. Diffusal comes. 6 is out. Trying to get away. They're going to use the Glimmer Cape and get him away. Doppelganger forward. Ush chasing him down. But now they're going to go for the tier 3 mid. They want the racks. They want to finish this game off. Rapier still on KotLGuy. No buyback for Smash. He's going to respawn in 75 seconds. No buyback for any of the cores in the map currently, except for the Templar Assassin. The big core coming out. Daedalus available. Let's take down the melee racks mid. KotLGuy is chewing through this.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Van's got to get in there and just blow his first life and do something to stop him and buy back. That's their only choice. He's going for KotLGuy. He's down. Did 6 grab the rapier? No, it's still down. It's still in the middle. It's still in the middle.
See it. Get it, Ush.
Chad picks it up.
Oh, dear Lord. The big damage enchant totems. Wait, I don't think that works.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He will enchant totem one-hit the hell out of someone.
Yeah. I forget how enchant totem works, but regardless, that's a funny here to have it on. They will take mega groups though for for Archon. That's insane. What just happened? What was that engagement? What did we just see?
Too many questions. I don't have the answers for Maut. I'm sorry. Ush could have also pushed so much further in, but you could just see how timid it is. This is such a serious game. There ain't no lower bracket. You are done when you lose this.
It's still doable. I mean, KotLGuy doesn't have a buyback. There are mega creeps, yes, but look how much they're just pushing. They don't really care. They have tier 4s still, at least one tier 4, and Smash will clear those up nicely.
This is not today's last chance to survive. They're going right for tier 4s here. Van gonna get the Lotus. One tier 4 does go down.
They have Glyph still available on the Radiant side for... Oh, God. This lag. Why? Why now? Why does this have to happen now?
They're going in, though. Maut, tier 4 is going to get dropped. It's going to be all thrown. And here comes Smash. Immediate sleight of fist after his TP, and they will do this without KotLGuy. What a coil. Holds him in the fountain. They do have a Glyph. They might need to use it here. A glimpse back into the Static Storm. Look at Angel still bopping away at the throne. MSS charges in the Van. They want to put him into a hurt locker. Follow up Chad. He's using the rapier to beat down 6. Ring around the Rosie, around the throne. Angel continues to right click with 6. They're getting drawn away from trouble. The Glyph is already down. 6 is going in.
Alive.
They get him down.
He's got buyback still. He's going to use it. Divine Rapier is on the deck. He's going to bots in. Here comes Van. He wants to finish it. Ush is going to go to work. Ush is going to proc the MKBs. Refraction is gone. Van will die back. Dead for 123 seconds. It is now all on Smash to try to bring this back home. TP in coming through. KotLGuy going on the Ancient now. Now Smash is there. Sleight of Fist. LSA connects on 6. Laguna Blade on Smash. Buy back in from Angel. Right click. Smash will go down.
They did it.
It's done. It's
oh
done.
My, what a game. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
What a game 3 between these two teams.
Yeah, that was something special that we don't get to see very often in Dota, especially nowadays. That was
grand final worthy right there.
Exactly.
That was grand final worthy. The Archon boys, they had better be happy somewhere in Florida. They are cheering right now. A game where maybe they should not have won. They get it back in for not today. It is heartbreaking. They look so good. They had that great Winter's Curse in the Roche pit. Oh, you could break down this game on what could have changed the outcome, but it is just already done. Archon Gaming will take the series. They will move on into the semis, and Root Gaming are there waiting for them. Oh, man, Maut, I'm pretty much speechless at this point, but do you have any final words for one hell of a series?
That's TI5 Grand Finals worthy. That's all I'm going to say. I hope we get something like that.
Yeah.
But that's it for me, man. Thanks for having me again. Jesus.
Yeah, just a pleasure, Maut. Thanks for coming out and enjoying some quality Dota. Ridiculous stuff, folks. And, well, if you like what you saw, be sure to stay tuned. There is more BTS Americas action to come. We are now going to be diving into semifinals action. Only 3 series away from finding out who will be the BTS Americas champion. Will it be Complexity? Will it be Summer's Rift, Root Gaming, or Team Archon? They are the final 4 standing here in this Tournament Cup, and I am looking forward to the action to come. It's been a pleasure as always, folks. So please, we'll see you back for more BTS Americas action. If you want to show some love, you got to hit me up on my Twitter at KotLGuy, and show some love, of course, for Maut over on his Twitter at MautDota. Shout out to, of course, the sponsors here for BTS Americas, powered, of course, by Squarespace. You also got G2A.com, Alpha Draft, and, of course, Face It Pro League. Folks, we're going to wrap things up. We'll get the VODs up on the Beyond the Summit YouTube page, and a rebroadcast of the series will be coming up shortly. But next time, we'll see you later. I have no words. What a hell of a series, man. I am tongue-tied. I'm going to go run around with my shirt off. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.
Bye, everybody.